Hey, my name is Chad and I'm going to walk you through your first Strikeman Pro setup and show you all of the features so you know what's possible. The Strikeman Pro target includes 2 rods, 3 support beams, 2 mounts, 6 twist screws, 8 clips, and 2 target sheets. To set up the target, lay the 2 rods on the ground and attach the 3 support beams using the twist screws. Mount the target stand into the 2 mounts. The target sheet includes bands to keep the target sheet you're not using rolled up. Choose a target sheet and using the clips, clip the sheet to the target. There are 8 clips included. Use as many as you see fit. Ensure that the target paper appears as flat as possible. The Pro tripod includes a tripod and phone mount. To set up the tripod, pull the legs down, extend the tripod by rotating the tripod rod and extending it. You can extend 3 parts of the tripod rod by twisting each piece. To secure the tripod height, rotate the rods and then lock them in place. Mount the phone mount by screwing it into the top of the tripod. You can adjust the mount direction by loosening the mount twist screw. Once the phone mount is in your desired position, tighten the twist screw to lock it in place. Let's assemble the laser cartridge. Unscrew the 2 sections and insert 3 batteries with the engraved side facing toward the laser side. Screw the laser bullet together and test the laser by pressing the button on the back. The laser cartridge can be loaded into your firearm like a regular round. We recommend that your smartphone be 3 to 8 feet away from the target. This will vary depending on your smartphone's camera pixel quality. The higher the quality of your phone's camera, the farther away your phone can be from the target. Feel free to use objects in your home to place the target stand on for your desired height. Strikeman Pro uses a template system. This allows you to create templates for different training regimens that you're currently practicing. It also allows you to jump into a training session on the fly. Each template has 9 options for you to choose from. To create a template, go to the Train section of the app and hit the red button that says Start a New Session. First, choose the firearm you'll be using for that training template. You can add as many firearms as you like in Strikeman Pro. Common firearm drills you can try include holster draw, unload, reload and fire, turn around and fire. The sky's the limit. Now it's time to choose what target you're training with. Multi-Target 1 has circular targets and Multi-Target 2 has humanoid targets. If you own the original Strikeman system, you can also use the single target as well. You won't be able to play game modes using the single target. Strikeman Pro includes 4 game modes. The first game mode is Target Callout. In this mode, the app will call out one of the letters above the targets that you need to fire at. You will be scored on accuracy and shot time. The second game mode is Critical Thinking. This game is designed to confuse you, so you have to think before you fire. The app will show a letter or number combination. If it shows a color, you'll fire at any one of the targets with that color. If it shows letter, you'll have to fire at the target with that letter. If it shows a number, you'll have to fire at the target with that number. You will be scored on accuracy and shot time. The third game mode is Rapid Fire. The goal is to fire as many accurate shots as you can in the time limit. You will be scored on accuracy. The fourth game mode is Free For All. This allows you to shoot at whatever target you like. You will be scored on accuracy, and you have the option to choose whether you would like to be timed or not. Once you've chosen your game mode, you can specify how you want your shots timed with the shot timer. The shot timer has 2 functions, shot timed and shot buzzer delay. Shots timed will be the amount of shots you want timed. This all depends on the drill you're performing. If you're practicing your draw, you would just need 1 shot timed. If you're performing a drill where you want to be timed on multiple shots, you can choose the shot count you want timed. Shot buzzer delay is the delay that you would like in between your shots that are timed. You are given options with different time ranges of 3 seconds. The app will always randomly choose a time within that range to cue you to fire your next shot. You then need to specify your shooting distance from the target for the template. To optimize shot detection, you will need to select the lighting condition you'll be training in. If you're shooting indoors in a room with not a lot of light, we recommend you choose night mode. You can then choose your session type. You have the option of choosing a runtime for the session or amount of shots. If you're playing rapid fire, you will only be able to choose your runtime. Lastly, if you want to perform multiple training sessions at a time, you can choose the amount of sessions you would like to perform in the multiple sessions section. Remember to save your template so you're able to jump into the training session on the fly next time. In Strikeman Pro, the app will automatically calibrate the target for you. To allow the app to successfully calibrate the target, make sure that your phone is filming straight at the target, not at an angle. There should be nothing but the target paper on the calibration screen. Use the zoom in and out buttons to get the target paper to fill the screen. Ensure that none of the targets are cut off from view on the calibration screen. If there are any objects showing behind the target on the screen, the app will have a hard time calibrating, and your shots will likely not be recorded accurately when training. When the app has calibrated the target, hit Start button gently so you don't move the phone. Make sure that the mount on the tripod is secure so the phone is sturdy and won't move. Now it's time to train. If you're playing target callout or critical thinking, keep an eye on the phone screen to see what target you should be hitting. There will be a ready prompt to get you ready for your next shot, followed by the target you need to hit. If you're playing timed free-for-all, there will be a ready prompt and then a fire prompt. When you finish your training session, you can save all session data and name the session for your social feed for your buddies to see. You can also add a picture for the session. Once you save the session, you'll get a detailed analysis of your training session. See your average shot score, average shot time, and see screenshots of where your shots hit. If you conquered any personal records for the template, they'll be listed here as well. Lastly, if you want a breakdown of each individual shot, you can do so by hitting the target screen shot. You can also delete individual shots from being saved. If you want to make changes to an existing template, hit the gray button with the 3 dots. You'll be able to edit the template, rename it, duplicate it, or delete it. You can change your training experience by visiting Train settings on the Train homepage. Adjust countdown time before sessions. You can turn the gunshot sound effect off or choose from 2 different sound effects, gunshot or steel. You can also turn on or off the countdown sound effect. Lastly, you can turn the ready fire sound effects on or off and choose from either a voice or sound effect. The Strikeman feed allows you to see your friends' training sessions and post your sessions for all your friends to see. You can find all of your friends using Strikeman by giving the app access to your Facebook or phone contacts. The metrics section is the memory bank of all your training sessions. You get detailed analytics on all of your training templates. You can choose the date range of your shooting data that you would like to be displayed. You can also sort the templates so you can access the template you're looking for easily. To view your metrics for a training template, hit the down arrow on the template you're looking for. A chart that shows your average shot score and average shot time by session will be shown. This chart will give you an idea of how much you're progressing in that training template. Next, you can see your shot grouping percentage. This will show you what area of the target your shots are hitting most frequently. Next, you'll be able to see your personal records for the template. To view your past sessions for the template, hit the red button at the bottom. Choose your session. You'll get access to your session averages, screenshots of your targets hit, and detailed graphs displaying your shot scores and shot times. You can view your individual shot scores as well. Now it's time to go over the Compete section. The Compete homepage will show you the ranks for all your matches and tournaments. To create a match, hit the red Start a New Match button, then hit the second Start a New Match button. Creating a match is the same as creating a training template. For detailed instructions on how to create a match template, watch the Creating a Training Template video. After creating your match template, you can jump into a game. Choose the shooters that will be playing in the match, then hit Calibrate. If you've already created a match, just hit the match you want to play and choose your players. Tournaments allow you to play multiple matches against another shooter. To create a new tournament, hit the red plus button to the right of the tournament title. Then hit the gray plus button on the tournament template to add matches. You'll be taken to the tournament creation page. To add matches to the tournament, scroll with the matches below and hit the matches you would like in your tournament. You will only be able to choose matches with the same target as the first match you added. Once you're finished adding matches, you can arrange the order of the matches in the tournament by dragging the matches. When you finished your tournament arrangement, hit Save Tournament Matches. When you're ready to start a tournament, hit the tournament template. Choose your shooters and then hit Calibrate. In Strikeman Pro, the app will automatically calibrate the target for you. To allow the app to successfully calibrate the target, make sure that your phone is filming straight at the target, not at an angle. There should be nothing but the target paper on the calibration screen. Use the zoom in and out buttons to get the target paper to fill the screen. Ensure that none of the targets are cut off from the view of the calibration screen. If there are any objects showing behind the target on the screen, the app will have a hard time calibrating. and your shots will likely not be recorded accurately when training. If you're using multi-targets, both shooters will be shooting at the same target sheet in real time. The target sheet will be divided in half. One shooter will shoot the targets on the left, and the other shooter will shoot the targets on the right side. You can decide what half of the target each shooter will be shooting at by dragging the shooter target designation boxes. When the app has calibrated the target, hit Start button gently so you don't move the phone. Make sure that the mount on the tripod is secure so the phone is sturdy and won't move. Gameplay changes depending on what game mode you have chosen. In Target Callout, there will be a ready prompt that gets you ready for the next shot. The app will then show both shooters a letter, and they'll both fire at the target with the letter they were shown. After each shot, you'll be shown your shot score, shot time, and the total points you've earned. In Critical Thinking, there will be a ready prompt that gets you ready for the next shot. The app will show a letter-number combination. If it shows a color, you'll fire at one of the targets with that color. If it shows letter, you'll have to fire at the target with that letter. If it shows a number, you'll have to fire at that target with that number. After each shot, you'll be shown your shot score, shot time, and the total points you've earned. In rapid fire, the goal is to fire as many accurate shots as you can in the time limit. You will be scored only on accuracy. The last compete game mode is free-for-all. There will be a ready prompt to get you ready for the next shot, followed by a fire prompt. When the fire prompt happens, you can shoot at whatever target you like. You will be scored on accuracy and shot time. To earn bonus points in a live match, badges can be earned for fastest shot and most consecutive bullseyes. Badges can be stolen if a shooter beats that badge record in the match. Make sure you know what targets you're shooting at. If you're using multi-target 1, one shooter will be firing at the 6 targets on the left, and the other shooter will be firing at the 6 targets on the right. If you're using multi-target 2, one shooter will be firing at the 4 targets on the left, and the other shooter will be firing at the 4 targets on the right. In a tournament, you'll be playing multiple matches. After you complete each match, the winner will be chosen, and your ranks and points will be displayed. The shooter with the most match wins the tournament. You can change your Compete experience by visiting Compete settings on the Compete home page. If you're only using the single target, you can adjust the break time between users. You can also adjust the countdown time before sessions and the break time between matches. Turn the gunshot sound effect off or choose from 2 different sound effects, gunshot or steel. You can also turn on or off the countdown sound effect. Lastly, you can turn the ready fire sound effects on or off and choose from either a voice or sound effect. We recommend that you sight the laser cartridge in your firearm every time you remove and replace the cartridge. Sighting your firearm with the laser cartridge will correct the ballistic offset from the laser cartridge and simulate accurate shot placement. To sight your laser, choose the firearm you would like to sight on the profile homepage. Hit Sight Laser, then choose the distance ranges you would like to sight. Hit the second Sight Laser button. Now we have to calibrate the target. If you're using the Strikeman single target, calibrate like you would in a normal training session and hit Start. If you're using the Strikeman Pro system, get multi-target 1 calibrated. Calibration will be automatic. You'll be sighting your firearms aiming at target A1. To learn how to get the target calibrated properly, view the Train Calibration video. Now it's time to sight your firearm. Shoot at the target bullseye 5 times for the range you're sighting at. Repeat this until you have completed the sighting process. When you've completed the sighting process, Strikeman will take the average of your 5 shots for each range and account for the ballistic offset, making an automatic shot placement correction for all of your future training or compete sessions when you use that firearm. Now we'll take you through your profile walkthrough. To change your profile picture or username, hit the profile image at the top of the profile page. On the profile page, you can see what Strikeman system you're training with, as well as your firearm. Some features in the app aren't available to the Strikeman system, so if you're using Strikeman Pro, make sure you select Strikeman Pro as your system. You also have the option of choosing both systems if you own both. If you want to add a firearm, hit the red Add Firearm button. You can also sight your firearms in this section. The second section is the Strikeman Store. Here, you'll get exclusive discounts to buy additional laser cartridges and Strikeman systems. The third section is our video tutorial database. The videos in this section will help you troubleshoot issues you're having while using the app. Thanks for watching the Strikeman Pro tutorial. If you have any additional questions, you can contact our support team at support@strikeman.io. Happy shooting.